Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm doing this look right here. It is a prom inspired tutorial and it's using all drugstore makeup. So it's really great for prom, but it's also really great if you're wanting to go out and look really nice and do it on a budget. So it's perfect for all ages, but specifically for prom because I know that prom is happening like in this chunk of time. So if you want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. Hi friends, okay, so I am an airhead and I deleted the first part of my footage off of my SD card, so it was gone forever. But what I did was use the Nivea Sensitive Skin Post Shave Balm, or some combination of those words, as my primer, and it was $6.79 at Walgreens, but don't fret, you can always find a deal. I think I got mine for like $4. And then I also used the Pixi like glow mist, and this is optional. I just have drier skin, so for prom I wanted to, if I was going to prom, I would want to glow. So if you have drier skin, this is a wonderful solution. And then I'm going in with the CoverGirl 3-in-1 Outlast foundation, and it is $8.39 at Walgreens, or no, at Target, I'm sorry. And I love this foundation. Like, I have owned bottles and bottles and bottles, and I just am in love. And I blended that in with the Real Techniques sponge, and then I'm going in with the Fit Me concealer, which is $7.29, and I'm going underneath my eyes, on my forehead in a flower, down the bridge of my nose, on my upper lip, and then a little itty bitty bit on my chin. And then I'm just going to blend all that out so I look bright, glowing, and concealed. Okay, so this is where I made an incredible mess by dumping my Coty Airspun powder on the table a little bit in the air. I mean, I probably inhaled it, so my organs are nice and powdered, but I'm going in with that, and it's a really great setting powder from the drugstore. It's super cheap. I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but I think it was like $6 or something like that, and it's huge. Like, I've had it for like 2 years, and it is ginormous. So that is what I'm using to set my under eyes, because we want to limit creasing, especially since we put that concealer under there. So we want to keep that as crease-free as possible. And then we're going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, which I know is $3.99 from Walgreens. And this is a great powder to set your foundation and let the rest of your products really glide on your face nicely. And then I kind of pat it on so not to smear the foundation anywhere. I mean, occasionally you're going to see me smear it, but I mean like rub it. But we do what we can. Sometimes we smear, but it's all good. And then next I'm taking a Real Techniques buffer brush, and I'm going in with the L'Oreal contour powder, and I'm in the lightest one. There's a light, medium, and a dark, and I am in the lightest shade, and it is $11.99, and it comes with that contour color as well as a highlight, and I'm not using the highlight today, but the contour powder is a really great shade for my skin tone, and if you are darker than me, then like I said, there are darker shades. Next, we're going to use the Butter Bronzer, and this is a great bronzer from Physicians Formula. If you are a darker skin tone, this isn't going to show up on your skin as well, but there is the other Bronze Booster bronzer that I love from Physicians Formula, and that is definitely a drugstore bronzer that you should check out. And then I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink blush, and this is the color Icon, and this is the new formula, and holy smokes, this was pigmented. I was a little bit worried when I dipped it in my brush in the blush that it would be too much, but it's only $2.99 from the drugstore, and I really liked the outcome of this blush. So now that that is on, of course I have to check myself out, make sure it's even, and you know, just adore that blush color because I was really in love. And then I blended that into my bronzer a little bit and, you know, had a little dance party. And then I went in with a eyeshadow actually, and this is the Infallible 24-hour eyeshadow in Iced Latte. And then I used an e.l.f. brush and I just put that on the tops of my cheeks, and holy smokes, I was in love. As you can see, I had never thought to do this before, and today when I was getting this video ready, I was just, checking myself out, and I was like, holy moly, how did I not think of this before? Because, oh, mama, I'm in love. And then I'm going to highlight, where the sun would also hit my face. So I'll tip my nose, forehead, my cupid's bow. You got to glisten that baby up so your lips look nice and plump for prom. And then I'm going in and I'm combing out my brows so it is ready for the brow product. And I am going to go in with the L'Oreal Brow gel. It's a tinted brow gel. It's similar to like the Boy Brow or something like that, and it is $8.99 from the drugstore. Okay, and so then for after my brows, I'm going in with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade 80 Creamy Beige. And this is a great primer for your eyes, and it also gives it a little bit of color. They also have like a gold one. They have a lot of really fun colors that I love to use, but a lot of mine have dried up, so I've had to get rid of them and just haven't gone to repurchase them, but they are really, really great, especially for a drugstore alternative to like a MAC paint pot or something like that. These are very great, and if you have oily eyelids, will definitely keep that in check. And then I'm going in with the L'Oreal La Palette Nude 2, and I'm going in with the second or third lightest shade, which is just shade number 3, because they're very creative with their names. And I'm putting this in the crease just to warm things up, get everything kind of in that purpley kind of mood. And of course I just got to keep blending, dipping it back in. You do it until you feel like your shadow has completely blended in and is where you want it. And I also went slightly above my crease just because I knew I wanted that to be one of the focal colors. And then I'm going in with the shade number 9, and this is the second to darkest shade, and I'm putting that and I'm concentrating on that on the outer like V or C of my eye, and I'm not wanting that to go past my crease. And then I think the most important part of this shade is just to make sure that you keep watching and making sure it's how you want it to look, and then that way you can recreate it on the other eye. And then I'm going in with shade 10 on a small Morphe shading or pencil brush, and I'm putting that on the very outer corner, and I'm not even really putting that into the crease. I'm really working that just on the outer little bit of my eyelid. And then I'm going back in with that original brush, and it's just a blending brush from a set I had bought on Amazon, and I'm blending that back in. I didn't put any new shades on the brush. I was using what was left over, and just kind of blending all of that out. And then next I'm going in with the Real Techniques eyeshadow brush, and I'm going in with the shade number 1, and I'm putting this all over the remainder of my lid that I didn't put that purple on. And this is a really great way to lighten up the eye and give it a shimmery champagne look. Okay, so I'm going in with a flat brush now, and then I'm going to go in with shade number 3 and shade number 9 again. So I'm putting those in my lower lash line to make everything look really uniform and smoked out, but it's also going to not make my eye look super closed off. And then next I'm going to go in with the Rimmel eyeliner. I think this is in the shade Eggplant. I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I'm putting that in my lower lash line, and this is really great if you have green or brown eyes, but it's also great if you have blue eyes as well. But it is a really great eyeshadow to kind of liven up your eye color. And then I'm going in with the I think it's like a stiletto eyeliner in the shade Black, obviously. And it is $7.99 from Walgreens, and it is a Maybelline liner. And then I'm going in with the CoverGirl Lash Blast, I believe. This is the Star Wars one, which, can we just talk about the fact that there's Star Wars packaging? That's just way too cool. But it was $7.49 from the drugstore as well. And this is a really great mascara. Another one I really like is the CoverGirl Mega Lash, I believe. That's another really great drugstore mascara. And by Lash Blast, I meant the Supersizer. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. It's been a long day, but yes, it's the Star Wars Supersizer by CoverGirl. Now the brand right, you know, we win some, we lose some. And then I'm going in with the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One mascara, and this has a very small brush, which is perfect for the under eyes, and it really builds up that lower lash line without getting too spidery or clumpy. And then I'm going to go back in with that Infallible shadow in Iced Latte. I'm going to put that on my brow bone just with my finger because, you know, use your fingers for whatever you want. Yes, I was loving this highlight shade today. Like, oh, I'm still just, oh. And then I put it on my inner corner and really packed it on there and called it a day on the eyes. And then I'm going in with, of course, you guessed it, the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Lip Liner in the shade East End Snob. And I'm lining my lips. And then going in with the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid, there we go. Vivid Matte Liquid in the shade 10 Nude Flush. And what I really like about this lip combo is it's going to have a matte look, which is very on trend right now, but it's going to be comfortable throughout the night and easy to reapply. You're not going to have to worry about reapplying a liquid lipstick over an existing liquid lipstick and it looking kind of creepy and chunky. This is something that's easy for you to fix up in the bathroom or something like that. And then because I was feeling just a little bit extra, I put that Infallible Iced Latte shade on my finger and then just dipped it onto the inner part of my lip, and it really made it glisten, look big and plump, and, you know, really, I think, brought the face all together with that kind of iced latte glow. And then I used the Wet n Wild setting spray, and this is $2.49 from Walgreens, and it was the first time I'd used it, so I had to get it out, but I was in love. The only thing that I didn't love about it was, oh, it smelled bad when I smelled it in my nose. It smells good if you're not, like, inhaling it, but... Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!